This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Sway Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Well, it's a Monday morning. Good morning to you, East Alabama and West Georgia. Time now for your primetime forecast for Monday, July 29th, 2024 on Dr. Don's Weather. Brought to you by the folks at 5 Points Farms, the venue. If you're looking for an outside venue to hold an event, this is your only choice across East Alabama and West Georgia. Trust me, beautiful, beautiful location there in Northeast Chambers County. Get in touch with Cindy and Jeff today and let them show you how you can go and have a great event at the venue at 5 Points Farms. Give them a call at 334-864-0087. You can check them out online at 5pointsfarms.com. And get your ducks in a row with Jamie Dukas. Give Jamie a call at 256-831-7770. Jamie will show you how you can save money and, in a lot of cases, increase your coverage in Alabama and Georgia with your insurance. Remember, Jamie Dukas for all of your Alpha insurance needs. Looking at some weather, we may have some strong thunderstorms to deal with this afternoon. The Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk of severe weather across extreme East Alabama over into West Georgia. This does swing across most of Middle and North Georgia as well. It'll be another wet day, less morning clouds, which means we'll warm up a little more this afternoon, and that's going to give us plenty of instability to work with some of these storms this afternoon. I don't think we're looking at widespread severe, but certainly could have a handful of rogue severe thunderstorms this afternoon. And as you'll see coming up in the 6-day forecast, we are going to start heating up as we go through the next several days. So again, looking at the graphic, you see that portions of Chambers, most of Randolph up into Cleburne, and Cherokee County in Alabama. Then in Georgia, all of our counties, including Harris, Heard, Troup, and Carroll, Meriwether, Coweta, all covered under this marginal risk of severe weather for this afternoon. If you're in East Alabama or West Georgia, you want to remain weather aware. Let's take a look now at your tropical conditions. Yeah, we have one we're watching out there. This is just a tropical wave at the moment, but we do anticipate this developing into at least a depression, if not a tropical storm. And then down the road, about a week or so from now, we could be looking at a hurricane. All locations across the southeastern United States are in play on this particular event. Now, the long-range models at the moment are suggesting that once this makes it close to Florida, it may turn back to the northeast. So at the moment, at the moment, more of a threat for the eastern side of Florida, the Georgia southeast coast, South Carolina, North Carolina. But again, this could end up in the Gulf of Mexico as well. So if you have interest anywhere along the northern Gulf Coast regions of the Gulf of Mexico, you need to pay attention to this. About a week and a half from now, we could be dealing with an issue. Let's look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. This morning, we are looking at 73 degrees. It feels like 75 outside. No wind. Humidity is 100%. The barometric pressure is 30.08. Dew point 73. We had about 3/4 of an inch of rain yesterday. High temperature was 85.4. Sky conditions partly cloudy at the moment. Sunrise this morning at 5:54. Sunsets this evening at 7:44 p.m. Let's back up and look at your 6-day forecast. We'll get to the radar in just a few moments. For today, We are looking at a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms by this afternoon. Now, you'll remember yesterday and pretty much Friday, we were cloudy all day long. Today, I think we're looking at a little different setup. We'll have sun in the morning hours, and then we will cloud up in the afternoon, and we'll have those thunderstorms develop. Because we're going to see some sun this morning, it's going to allow things to heat up into the upper 80s. That's going to allow for some surface-based instability, especially I-65 and east. Western side of Alabama, not so much. Eastern side of Alabama, we could be looking at some big thunderstorms by this afternoon. We'll give you a 70% chance of that, 87 your high. Most of the storms will die out as we lose the heating of the day. And then on Tuesday, we will rinse and repeat. We'll do it all again. 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms on your Tuesday. We get up into the 90s for your afternoon high. And then on Wednesday, the rain chances start coming down, but the heat levels start to rise. Wednesday, 40% chance of rain, 92 your high. Thursday, a 20% chance of an afternoon thunderstorm, 93. And then on Friday and Saturday, back to a 30, 40, 50% chance of showers in the afternoon. 92 will be your high temperature on Friday and on Saturday. Now, let's take a look at your Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. We have showers scattered this morning from, southeast Georgia up through South Carolina into western North Carolina, up around the Charlotte location, and then just a few scattered showers right along the Tennessee-Alabama state line to our north, and a few scattered showers down to the south between right there on the Alabama-Florida state line. We'll take you a little bit closer on East Alabama and West Georgia, and you can see, at least for the moment, there is no activity out there. That will change as we get into the afternoon. Be sure you support us if you can. Head over to our weather store. You'll see the link right there. If you'll go to the top of the video on Facebook, you'll find a clickable link. It's at the bottom of the video on YouTube. And be sure you go over there to the weather store and support us if you can. Pick up a coffee cup, a t-shirt, a baseball cap. Part of the proceeds from the sale of those items come back to support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. And make sure you do all the social media stuff. You want to follow us, like us, share us with your friends, ask them to share with their friends. Head over to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and be sure that you click that little notification bell. Got a message from someone yesterday who had just received our daily weather forecast for July 22nd. Well, yesterday was the 28th, and this was on Facebook. And she was asking a question, if this really is the 22nd, why am I just receiving it today on the 28th? Unfortunately, folks, that's the way Facebook works. If you don't interact with us just about every single day, when I say interact, I mean if you don't like us or follow us or make a comment on one of our weather posts just about every single day, then we drop off of your news feed. And so you will not get timely weather information from Dr. Don's Weather on Facebook. Does not work that way on YouTube. If you'll go over to our YouTube channel, subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather, and click that little notification bell, you're going to get instantly notified every single time we post something, every single time we go live. You can still watch us on Facebook if you want to, but you got to go over to YouTube and subscribe so you'll get those notifications. The only other option is to make sure you interact with us every single day over on Facebook so that we stay on your news feed. Now, there is a way on Facebook to go into your news feed settings and put Dr. Don at the top of your feed and keep us there. There are several steps involved in that, but if you're computer savvy, then you might know how to do that, and I suggest you do it if you're going to continue to watch us over on Facebook. So there's my morning sermon on that. Hope you have a fantastic Monday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll see you back in your first thing tomorrow morning, if not this afternoon, with severe weather coverage right here on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.